Hey everybody, it's Austin Ward here for Lettermen Row, back with another BuckIQ, back with Beanie Wells in here. You know, we're always talking about running backs, breaking down the Ohio State running game, Beanie, but today we're talking about Beanie Wells. We're putting you up on the film and seeing what happened. You've been in the game, you've made some huge plays in the game that were critical to claiming some gold pants. What is it like to get the football in that game?
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, and to know that you're getting an opportunity, one, just to play in the greatest rivalry, in my mind, all the sports, not just college football, it's incredible. I mean, the jitters are going, the blood is flowing, and just knowing that you got an opportunity to make an impact is insane.
We've seen you score a couple times, both in the big house, in the horseshoe. You scored a lot of running touchdowns in your career in a lot of places, at a lot of levels. But do you think, like, when you play through the highlights in your mind, are the ones against Michigan the one that really stand out?
Oh, no question. I mean, I think I go back to my freshman year and me having an opportunity, like I said, to make an impact in that big 1-versus-2 game early in the game, and I scored a 52-yard touchdown. I don't think anything compares to that to me personally. But I mean, that was kind of the start of my Beanie Wells versus Michigan years.
Well, we have some clips of that. We had to dig through the archives a little bit. It's not as readily available in HD as it used to be for us now as we break down these current Buckeyes ahead of Saturday's big game. But it's a throwback BuckIQ. We had to get Beanie Wells to break down himself and relive what it's like to play in those two stadiums in this game with those gold pants and those huge stakes on the line. So we're going to get those Beanie touchdowns. We're going to break it down, let him relive it for you right here. We're going to roll the tape.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
4. And a spinning, no breaking free, headed for the end zone, Chris Wells.
All right, this is 2006, game of the century, 1 versus 2. And you got a young little freshman here getting a Beanie. Look, you recognize this guy?
Absolutely. This is an incredible moment right here.
So you get this handoff here. I think there had been some discussion maybe about fumbling at this point in your career and getting on the field. So were you expecting to play this role this early?
No, I wasn't. You know, this was, I want to say early in the first quarter. I got an opportunity to get in there. I wasn't anticipating that. I had fumbled some throughout my freshman year. Coach Tressel kept going back to me all year long. I don't know why I thought it would be different in this game. Maybe because the stakes were so high.
Yeah.
But he comes back to me and gives me the football.
So when you get this handoff here, Beanie, it looks like things are kind of breaking down right off the bat, and you've got to make something happen. What's going through your mind? You see something that's some color there that's not supposed to be there.
No, absolutely. I mean, the first thing I do is I get the football. I'm making sure I'm holding on to that thing for dear life, first and foremost. Then I get the ball. I see Sean Crable right there, off the edge. And all I'm thinking about is not getting tackled in the backfield, knowing that every yard is critical. Every single yard in this rivalry is critical. So I didn't want to get tackled in the backfield. And I fell into this hole. I spin, and I look, and I just see daylight, and I just run like hell to try to get to the end zone.
Beanie, when I think of you and your running style, I tend to think of you more as running over guys. Do you always have this spin move? I mean, jog my memory here. Was this always part of the arsenal?
No, was not whatsoever. Like I said, this was an accident, and it just turned out to be one of the biggest plays of my Ohio State career, and I love that spin move for that reason.
Yeah, and then finishing here, sprinting to the end zone, these guys have no shot of bringing you down.
Not at all. You see where the ball is?
High and tight. High and tight.
Even after I fall to the ground and I get back up, that ball is still high and tight while teammates are trying to celebrate with me because I did not want to fumble it. I was not letting that ball go. Even then, I put 2 hands on the ball.
Making sure that Tress can't take you back out for the
Absolutely.
Rest of the game. So that one goes pretty well, obviously, for Ohio State. They get the win there.
And the Buckeyes are coming out now from the 37-yard line. Steady diet. Beanie Wells breaks past midfield, breaks into the clear, foot race for the end zone. 6 on the board for the Buckeyes.
And this is 1 year later, Beanie Wells again. This time he's in the big house, making things happen. And again, this one is finishing up with that flourish there with the speed at the end there.
Oh, man, obviously the game we saw before, the 1 versus 2, that was epic. But being able to go at Michigan and make a big run and kind of silence that crowd at the big house, there's nothing like it. And here, you got some great blocking up front. I make the read to bounce it a little bit towards the outside. break the arm tackles. Coach Doc Trussell always told us, you can't break an arm tackle, you are not going to be in this backfield. Break the arm tackle, and I make a man miss in the second level, and it's off to the races.
After everything that we've broken down with this current Ohio State rushing attack, Beanie, is it weird for you to see this I formation for the Scarlet?
It is. You know, it's a beautiful sight to see, to kind of go back as a running back, to be able to just view the entire field from that I formation. I enjoyed it, and I miss it.
And you talked about, you know, the importance there of the arm tackle. As a running back, usually you're going to have to make one guy miss or get through one tackle. Doing it in this game, everybody talks about how physical it is. Is it tougher to do it in this game? What are when the stakes are high, when you guys are hitting that way? Does it feel different when you're wearing that jersey against that team?
It certainly does, and it is hard. It's a hard thing to do because they're trying to make plays just like you're trying to make a play. And I think everybody's trying to be so precise, so exact, and fine detail in every movement that they have on the football field. So when you get an opportunity to create something so big, you understand the magnitude of it, and you want to enjoy it.
What do you remember about coming into the end zone, celebrating in front of those fans?
You know, I remember Alex Boone coming, and I don't know if you have the end of it here, and headbutting me like 10 times. And I have to stop and push Alex back. Like, hold on, bro. I still got a game to play. So I certainly remember silence in the crowd, but I don't remember anything more than I remember Alex headbutting me.
All right, well, those headbutts, everybody gets a little juiced up, even if you're hitting a guy in the same helmet. It's the game. It's Ohio State, Michigan. Beanie Wells has been a part of it, scored some big-time touchdowns, has been a part of that rivalry. He's obviously going to be watching on Saturday at noon, Ohio State, Michigan, Wolverines, Buckeyes. And he'll be back next week. We'll be talking about what we see in that game and some current Ohio State running backs. So that's Beanie Wells with a throwback BuckIQ here at Lettermen Row. I'm Austin Ward. We'll see you next time.